these economic harassments that he's doing against Stork. And if he can stop that new base from going up, he will have a chance. Stork, in the meantime, has just transferred all his probes to that new base from the one that was getting sieged from the siege tank. And Sonny is putting up a 4th base of his own. I'm sorry, I was completely wrong. He is going carriers. Wow. So Stork, and really that's a great idea against the unit combination that we do see. I assume that he would go Arbiters because he had the Templar tech already up, so all he would need to throw up is an Arbiter Tribunal. But he has decided to go carriers. So we're going to see some old school Stork. And Stork pushing in with a huge battle here, taking a ton of mind dragging going on and a ton of storming. And those storms all over those tanks that are way too clumped up. Stork doing a great job of damaging that front line. And he's going to take out all those units. Oh my god, look at the amount of goons. And Sonny in a world of hurt here. He has just run into a tree. That's right, Sonny has run into a tree, folks. And oh man, there are so many goons. And he is just taking out all the forces of Sonny. Sonny is in a lot of trouble, and Stork mind dragging with a Dragoon. He's got another Templar just able to storm right before, and another storm going off on those tanks right before those vultures can do any damage. And Stork pushing Sonny back all the way back to his base. Stork not really reinforcing too much here. It looks like he's going to commit with these units and kind of end it here. But and Sonny should be able to clean that up. But now with the 4 carriers that are about to pop out for Stork, Sonny is in a lot of trouble. He is not going to be able to get out of this game alive, I do not think. Yeah, Sonny's going to be able to clean up those forces pretty well. Stork doing a fantastic job with those Templar, and just Sonny had nothing to say about it. You know what it was? I think part of the problem was he had such a huge minefield. He was sitting on it, and so when those zealots ran in, it was just a humongous mine drag. And not to mention, mines will take out other mines with their splash, so a lot of those mines turned out to be useless after all against those zealots. And oh man, that was just... Sorry, that was just ridiculous. Great play by Stork. Some more DTs out on the field to try to take care of these vultures. And the vultures trying to take out the cannons before they go up, but they're not going to do anything now that the second cannon has got up. Stork going for another expansion at the meantime. He's it looks like Sonny may actually take out those Templar as he has scanned the area. Looks like he's getting dragged back to the cannon though, and down to 1 single vulture, which is not going to do any damage to anything. And Stork cleans it up. So more Templar, more army coming out for Stork. 5 carriers out. Oh my god, I would love to see Stork's economy right now. Or maybe was that 6 carriers? He has got to have a ton of money if he's able to produce that many ground units, that many carriers, DTs, Templars, everything at the same time. I mean, that's just absurd economy. That's crazy. And more mines going down all over the place for Sonny, which normally I wouldn't say against carriers is that going to be that big of a deal. But with the amount of ground forces that Stork has, it's huge. And I don't think Sonny knows about the carriers. Wow, great storm going off on those vultures, hitting almost all of them at some point. Those probes running back behind the battle, trying to get to the new base. And I'll tell you, Sonny does not have any Goliaths out, and that's going to be trouble. He is going to be in a lot of trouble in about, I don't know, 30 seconds when those carriers are officially revealed. And Sonny actually catching some of those probes out in the open, but he's going to have to quit focus on that as zealots run into his base. And Stork mind dragon and taking out a ton of vultures. Oh, that was amazing. That was great micro by Stork. Fantastic. And again, continuing with the mind drags, although this time it looks like he's just dragging back to his forces. But hey, you win some, you lose some. And the carriers, they seem to be coming out now at this point. And carriers, man, talk about an impressive unit. It's like one of those things where if you see 6 carriers out and you are not prepared, you know that you are effed in the A, man. There is not much you can do about 6 carriers. Actually, I think it's only 5. And Sonny finds out. I want to see Sonny's face. I got to see Sonny's face. And Stork going directly after the tanks. Exactly what he needs to do. He has. This is going to be perfect for the Dragoons to run in and clean up the vultures. And 7 carriers out now. And taking out the science vessel. So no EMP, no defense matrix. And Sonny finally. We see a couple Goliaths, but it is too little, too late. There is no way that Sonny is going to be able to keep up with 7 carriers with no Goliaths right off the bat. There's no way, even with the amount of factories he has. basically he'll have to forfeit that entire force that he has right there in order to buy enough time to get some Goliaths out, and that's not going to happen. So I'm still waiting for them to show Sonny's face as he loses tank after tank after tank after tank, and a couple of Goliaths out. But honestly, he doesn't even have to attack them; they won't do anything. So Stork purely focusing on these tanks right now and just taking shots from the Goliaths. That is manly carrier right there, ignoring the biggest threat and going after tanks. And now going to focus on Goliaths as the Goliaths are out of position. So Sonny, I'm pretty sure at this point, is going to lose this match against Stork. There is not much in that Sonny can do at this point. He's just way too far behind Goliath production to try to keep up. And not to mention, Stork has a ton of units on the ground to deal with Goliaths anyway, and a ton of vultures running over to try to take out some of Stork's expansions, but really he's going vultures versus cannons, and at this point it doesn't matter. Stork has his economy, he's done his damage, he's got the interceptor count he needs, he's got everything he needs. He's going to lose, what, one base? Big deal. He's probably got more carriers than 7 at this point popping out, and he's cleaning up Goliaths, and Goliaths and tanks is all he's got. So Sonny taking out a base, good for you, but not going to do enough, sorry. It looks like Stork's going to take this match, and Sonny is going to die. Not by a tree, though, this time, by a stork, a bird. Dinosaur toss, and inadvertent mind drag into a vulture. And Stork, wow, what an impressive force of carriers. Very well cannoned up his other base. There will be no harassment going on there. And that's going to be it, folks. I'm just waiting for Sonny to GG. What'd you think, Herbert? Was that a good game? Herbert? Herbert must have fallen asleep with the lack of little boys to pay attention to. But I'm going to thank him for joining us shortly anyway, even though he wasn't here for very long. I hope you guys enjoyed this dual commentary, and we have many more to come. I will see you in the next game. Peace!
무난하게 진짜 물이 흘러가듯 거대한 물이 흘러가듯 부드럽게 운영하는 송병우 선수의 특유의 테란전이 이번 메두사에서 압승을 거두게 만드는 그런 상황적인 승리를 만들어낸 것 같습니다.
그렇죠. 중앙 센터 싸움에서 정말 대규모 병력 가지고 김성수